Hello and welcome back to the channel, it's me Linus, and today we'll be continuing the new series of the Vintage Story run. Last episode we were looking around for food and gathering materials. I'm gonna start with finishing up the food gathering, and then I'm gonna return home and most probably hang on. Yeah, I'll return home from that point, and then most probably look into getting limestone. I just need to mark a few things. There is another beehive here, I think. And then cave and ruin. Okay, that was spot on. Okay. And then there were deer down this way. Basically, red stars is gonna be literally everything animal world, animal wise. Sorry, I cannot talk. So yeah, and then we just type whatever they are so that we can keep reusing that. Well, hello. Goodbye. Oh, I am still ill, so if there's any coughing or sniffling noises or anything like that, I'm sorry, I can't help it. Flyer gargix, I can't eat these. I'm probably gonna cut again, just because this process was taking quite a long time in the last episode, and I do have quite a large forest to search. So I will probably return in a bit once I've found some more stuff. Just a quick heads up, I'm chucking away some things that I've decided I don't really want to hold on me right now. And that is going to be a torch and the crock. I have spares at home and I can easily make a new torch. I'm probably gonna throw the flax seeds as well, just because I already have an entire stack. But yeah, if I can find certain types of food more often, then I'm gonna prioritize those over everything else. Just because it's gonna benefit me a lot more that way. But yeah, I haven't found all that much in the way of food so far, just a few berries and mushrooms, so I'm gonna keep searching. Hello, just checking in. I've been pushing back more towards spawn. I've come across my first lot of copper around this area and some pretty good looking caves. I found some more high fertility soil as well. I'm just trying to find a bit more in terms of grain and actual vegetables. But I'm not getting much luck at the moment. I am luckily finding enough berries to sustain my hunger though, which means I'm not dipping into what I've already foraged, which is quite nice. But yeah, I was hoping I'd be able to find more fennel, but I feel like I've forgotten what it looks like. I'm pretty similar it looks to berry bushes, but I'm not familiar enough with it yet that I can tell it apart from, like, far away. Yeah, I'll probably check back in a bit once I've made some more progress, but I am probably gonna start heading back slowly while keeping up the search. Right, it's been quite some time since I last checked in. I've pretty much looped around behind the limestone area, so I think what I'm just gonna do is head back now. If I see anything along the way, I'll grab it, but I'm not holding out much hope. The amount of berries I've been finding has fallen off. And I don't want to dip into my foraging supplies to find more forage because I haven't been finding as much for quite a while now. I say that and find the most I found for a few hours, but other than this, it's true. I was hoping to find mushrooms in the plains, but no luck with that so far. That could be... no, it's not fennel. I need to find out what that looks like again. Is it that? No, it's just another type of berry bush, right? Yeah. Well, at least we found a new trader. Artisan, huh? You can sell fire clay, that's probably not worth it. The peat is a good trade though. Do I have an artisan? Building materials? No, I don't. I literally only just missed this last time then. And he seemed to be sitting on top of all of the food. But yeah, you can see that I actually found like a decent amount. But, a lot of them just aren't very large stacks by themselves. I also regret throwing away the flax seeds as well. Just because if I kept those, I would have been approaching 2 stacks. I know it's not as good as a food source, but it would definitely still provide quite a lot of nutrition, considering the amount I'd be able to grow. Or was there any more food? I don't think there was any up here. I'm gonna check down here. Oh yeah, in terms of knives as well, I think from now on I'm just gonna stick to flint, but I'll upgrade the knives with to bone handles. That way I don't waste copper, because the durability is only 300 and that's not worth it from 180 I think it is, with a bone handle and flint. So I'm just gonna use that from now on, at least until I get to the Iron Age, because I'm pretty sure that knife has 1000 durability and that's actually worth it. Hello, I'm back. I found quite a lot of stuff. I found some more fennel. I kinda know what it looks like now. And yeah, we are basically home. I'm gonna sort out my stuff, all of my food, and see what I can and can't cook. But yeah, time to get all this stuff away. Here we have a bunch of spare felt and flax seeds. Oh. I'm gonna have to run. That was about the worst thing they could have done to me there. Genuinely out of order. Right, that's either the shiver that was chasing me earlier just before I cut back, or a rift has spawned very close by. There's a rift. Okay, I need my healing stuff. Healing up is first priority. If there's another shiver, I'm just gonna keep getting chunked down. Friggin' knew it. Dang. I actually hate them so much. I need to go for the water. Come on. That took an entire stack. And I'm still like at half health. I don't really have a choice but to wait until morning because I don't have a weapon anymore. And more shivers are gonna keep spawning from that thing. That definitely went about as bad as it could have gone. You should be getting light soon at least, which is good. They literally come from like nowhere as well. Okay. Yeah, I can't actually do anything. I can't even go inland to search for cattail or horsetail. It's just too dangerous. Considering they're about the same speed as me as well, I need to find some along the coast. Well, here's my horsetail. I was hearing buzzing, but I wasn't actually sure because it just sounded too faint. There's the cattail. I only need a little bit anyway. Okay. I think it's this way. Right, I didn't really have time to waste either, which is very disappointing, and I'm kind of annoyed about, but I can't really do anything about it. I needed to get the berries away, because they spoil quick, and the urn would have given me much needed additional time. Right, these at the bottom. And then fennel. These last long enough that I'm willing to just keep them on me for the time being. I'm gonna grab the copper. Eight hours, which basically means we're eating berries only for the next probably day. I don't think he'll be a threat to us. Right. Limestone. I may fast forward this as well, just because it's stone gathering and it's gonna take a while considering how slow I mine. Unluckily, there's not really any limestone boulders nearby from what I've seen. And I haven't found a rocky area that's primarily limestone, like flats with limestone, gravel, and sand. Because that's usually where the boulders are. I've really only just seen limestone sand by water. Okay, I found a decent amount, it feels like. So I'm gonna head back. Ow. I was definitely not expecting that to attack me. I might be dead. I definitely haven't been having a great episode in terms of just trying to survive. Getting attacked and killed by nearly everything that can happen. Falling to death. Getting attacked by shivers. Getting attacked by animals. Struggling to find enough food to stay alive. And the list goes on. Hopefully, during the next, I don't know, 5 episodes, I should be able to resolve basically all of that. Right, these didn't get fired, so they need firing now. I don't need them straight away, which is good. As these only have 2 hours, I'm gonna eat as many as I can. While they still have their full saturation. Two hours. That ain't gonna do anything. Alright, that's fine. Right, I need 20. $18 of those and 8 of these. Oh no, it's 16, isn't it? Not 18. And then I put that away, and I need another 2 of these. Okay. Clay. Where is it? So I need to wrap the limestone stones around the clay to create the cobblestone. And then we can see how much we have and how much more we might need. I would argue that I need quite a bit more. Like, quite a considerable amount more. Right, we can resolve that, and I'm gonna. But I need to put this stone away first. Okay. I'm gonna pick up stones while on the way to where I want to go, because I'm pretty sure the dungeon we went in was limestone, and I'm pretty sure there were quite a lot of things on the floor, like stones and stuff. So I'm gonna hope I didn't break too many, and that might give me 2 or 3 stacks, because I do need to save pickaxe durability. Not massively, but to an extent. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I guess there's more of that malachite copper thing, because there's that other vein in the forest. I could mine this cobblestone as well. We'll see how this goes first, though. I can break it with my hands if I want to be really stingy. This ain't gonna work. At least not without a proper weapon. What was that? I didn't see this guy throw anything. This might actually be better than I thought it would be. Yeah, there's loads in this area in particular. Four and a bit stacks. I'm really lucky I remember these random things. Try searching some of the other bits. This one goes back quite far. I'm not sure whether I'll go, like, all the way back. Still have the entrance to do as well. Oh, hang on. Barely see. Right, 3 limestone and 5.5 stacks. Oh no, to be fair, 2 of those are aged. I'm not sure if I'll take those. Definitely worked well though. I didn't explore the whole thing and I got quite a lot. I can hear a rift has spawned. Unless it's the one over there, but I don't think I'd be able to hear it from here. I don't know. Oh well. I need to get that relit. And then we can finally start working on the house. Wait, where is this bear? Nowhere in sight, which means he's probably somewhere over there. We'll do that. This wall can go. I'd say as long as I have about 3.5 stacks of limestone, I should be good. I'm only going to be using it for the very lowest part of the house. Nowhere near 3.5. Oh no, over 3.5, what am I on about? Right, windows. That's something I'm gonna need. I'm gonna keep a bit of coal on me, because I'm gonna have to keep melting ore down. Mostly in the form of lead. So if I do 4 ingots straight up, well, I can only do 2 at a time, but if I do 4 in total, like, all this in total, it gives me 4 ingots. And that will allow me to make a decent number of windows. If I need any more, I have more lead still, but obviously not a massive amount. I probably only have enough lead after... I only have enough lead that hasn't been crushed to make about 5 ingots, I think. Right, let's sort out the inventory a little bit. Right, these are going to be in the way, so I'll get rid of those. And then we'll start placing limestone and see how we do. So 5. I don't want this to be where the house ends, so I'm gonna remove this as I get space in the house. So if I do 6, and then maybe 1 here for now, and 1 here, 2 here, 2 here, and then out 1, like this. And then bring it in to no, I don't think that's too big. That's fine. And then that would be solid. This would come out by a little bit. This comes out by 1 more, so by this point it would be 1, 2 extra out. Maybe 1 more and have an outside storage on this side, next to the garden. One, 2, 3, 4. I'd be able to have a double door, and then back that way. Okay. What is that? Oh, shiver. Out by 2. Yeah, this works. And then another door. Right, I'm gonna need to do that quickly. Also, my lead is gonna cool. Hopefully this doesn't break it. I'm pretty sure it broke it before when this happened. Oh my god. Where is my... So 3 on the inside, so I can have storage on either side. Like that. That's pretty promising. The thing is, I kinda want more limestone than just this, which means I'm probably gonna have to go more mining for some more. For now, we'll cook the next batch of lead. And continue placing this. I do need to dig out the space for the smithing bit as well. It's gonna be a pretty funny shaped house, but I want it to be relatively small, but have quite a lot of rooms. I want to specialize it as much as possible. So it needs to have space to hold a lot of stuff. Okay, I definitely think I have enough for 2 layers, but I'm unsure of a third. But I also can't afford to have too many windows right now. For now I need to eat something. And we need an extra one of these. Yep, and then after that we'll smith some more copper and pour it to get new tools. Probably a shovel, a pickaxe and a falx. And then we'll probably do another batch and get some extra copper ingots and another copper pick. Those berries lasted a bit. I can put these vegetables away now. And something where they'll keep for a decent amount of time. Oh. Right, a stack and a half. Oh damn, lead cools down pretty quick. I can make my glass panels already. I think it is like this. No, it's not. Oh no, wait, because I need lead, paint, glass. A bloomery. So I need to make the bricks. Fired brick. Brick. Fire brick. I need to double check it. Bloomery, close. Fire clay brick. Okay, and then I need a quern for that. We're gonna have to use crude windows for the time being. Window. fence. I'm gonna need a bit more than that. Actually, no. 3 is fine. I actually think I have enough. Right, it looks like there's enough spare for that part, which is great. And then in case there's any extra bits we need to put on the outside, we have that as well. Alright, wattle and daub. It's the light brown variant. Yep. So dry grass, blue clay, and dirt. I cannot speak at all, apparently. They can go in there for now. I feel like I'm gonna need quite a lot of grass. Alright, and then blue clay. We're out of grass. I do have a decent amount of the sand left though, which is the most difficult thing to get, and that's only about 1.5 to 2 minute run. Right, I didn't put copper in, so I need to do that. I need to get something going in the background. Right, 2 ingots, pickaxe head, falc's head, shovel head. So that would be 100. Lost meal already. That's the door. I do need a tiny bit more of that. Okay, so I'm gonna use quite a lot, for sure, and I'm gonna use an absolute ton of sticks. Probably want to make shears at some point soon and start working with those. Right, for the time being though. Let's get this. Built out here just so I know where to put the door on. Only just, but that was 6 stacks. I do have more of this in here though. I still think I may have to get more. And then right now I have no choice but to also do a small amount of forging. Where is this torch? Have I actually misplaced it again? No, there's just too much orange stuff in my inventory. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna make shears, and then I'm gonna leave. I can leave the axe here. And the spare limestone can stay as well. While that heats up, I'm gonna sort out what stays and what I'm bringing with. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna need quite a lot more. Those Woodland Daub fences are gonna be like maybe a stack per per layer, and I probably need at least 3 to 4 more. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have enough material to finish this. I thought for a second that I wouldn't, and it was one of those rare recipes that you need 2 ingots for, but no. That isn't the case this time. Why isn't that? Oh, it's too cold. Okay. Shears and a shovel. And then I just need to make sure that I bring all this food. 600 is quite a bit better, but I'm still a little worried. I can't believe after all that I still didn't have enough. To be fair, I have never built with wattle and daub before, just because I thought the coloration would be really hard to get, but blue clay has been a lot easier to get on this world than previous worlds. I'm just finding it more often. I've located like 3 or 4 deposits now since going on the hunt for food. Speaking of which, I am actually going through it quite a bit faster than I thought I would. So I may have to go out to get even more in the next like 3 to 4 episodes time. I think I'm gonna swim across to the other side to actually extract it. I think if I find food on the way, I'm just gonna grab it though. No reason not to. It will buy me a little bit of time till I have to go back out. There is one thing I could do for vegetables. It's just gonna be fairly time consuming, and it may take up quite a lot of saturation. Unless I make a scythe. And this area is gonna be perfect for it, which is cooked rhizomes. And it does knock off one of the jobs that I need to do, which is gather an absolute ton of cattails, just so I have them whenever I need them. And the rhizomes are the cattail roots. You can cook them and eat them, and they're classed as a vegetable. Which is pretty decent, to be honest. I'm not gonna underestimate the amount I need this time though. I'm just gonna grab as much sand as I can. If I have spare, I can use it for mortar. I definitely need to do more like long range exploring soon though. And that's going to be great for finding enough food to last quite a while. And it's also going to be really good for locating granite. Because I need that to make a quern. Right, I don't want that to be super visible from over there. So I'm gonna look for another spot. There's gotta be some that aren't, like, really visible. Right, sand wasn't actually the main problem, but as long as we have a pretty ridiculous amount, we don't have to worry about it. I still have some spare from that second stack as well. I think close to half a stack. So if we aim for about 5 stacks, we should have plenty. Then from there, the main problem is grass, most likely. I think I should have enough clay. I can see it being close, but I'm pretty sure I have enough. Right, so that's enough of that, and then I need sticks. And not a small amount either. I don't think pine has a very good ratio of sticks. I'm gonna move back towards the base, towards that maple forest. There where the trader is. I guess if I'm really struggling, I could come here to fish. That's definitely not a bad idea. Gather cattail roots and fish, and then I could probably make some pretty high saturation meals, at least for a few days. I think once I get the sticks, though, I am gonna temporarily take a break from recording and record the second part later. Obviously, like with the last video when I did that, it will still release as one video. It's just a bit difficult to sit down for like 3-4 hours and record all in one sitting. I mean, it's easier to do it at night, not during the day though. Absolute ideal trees would be, what are they called? Larch trees. They seem to give a really high ratio of sticks. I guess oak trees do as well, but oak trees aren't, like, super common. Maple seems to be good enough, though. I'd say I probably need something along the lines of maybe 3 to 4 stacks. Okay, I'm coming to the end of gathering branches. I'm just gathering the last few now. I do need to quickly eat something though. See, the oak and maple trees are way better for sticks, I've found. Especially the oak trees, just because they're so much larger and have way more leaves. And I also found 2 new beehives in the area where I originally found fruit trees. Okay. If that just span when I throw it away, that's amazing attention to detail. $46. Could do with a few more. Because I can definitely carry them. Okay, there we go, that's enough. Okay, there you go up there for now. And then I'm gonna come back later and continue. Okay. Right, we are back, and I'm gonna start making stuff immediately. Actually, I can't, can I? I need grass. Right. Grass. I'm probably gonna keep going until I break the copper knife, and then I'll probably forge a scythe, just because it seems like this is the point where I should probably get one. It'll make foraging for food quite a bit easier. Uh... $150. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the regular stick is like 120. Scythed. I forgot about that. I need to go quench it. And then as soon as it stops bubbling, it's safe to use. And now our grass collection speed is going to be significantly boosted. It only has 450 durability though, which is a bit of an issue. Thing is, once I get tin bronze, I don't mind making tools from that, just because it has a similar... It has a similar ratio with the copper lead alloy I talked about earlier. 18 copper to 2 tin bronze. To 2 tin makes 1 tin bronze ingot. And usually if you find a vein, you find enough to make quite a lot. Like, I'd say you get probably 80 pieces, so you'd be able to make like 40 ingots. As long as you have the copper. I'm gonna hope this is enough. I don't want to use all of the tool's durability in one go. Okay. Oh, it was over half a stack. And then I need all of that. Now dirt is the thing I have the least of. I need to make space though if I want to be able to do anything. Right. Grass. Blue clay. Actually. Grass. Blue clay. Dirt. Sand. Where's all my sand? Okay, for now I'm pretty happy with that amount. Just keep what I've got left together. And then next time I need more, I need dirt, which I do have enough durability for a bit. This should be enough to do 1.5 layers maybe. But I need more wall and door fences. If we go and do this and go for a full thing like that, this should be enough to build the entire thing. Start from this side. Right, I am just waiting for a little bit of copper to finish smelting, and I'm using up the last of my wattle and daub now. I definitely got quite a bit more use out of the next batch, but now I need clay. And I'm probably gonna aim to get quite a lot of it as well, as I'm gonna need it to make fire clay. The good thing is quite a lot of the blocks I put down I'm gonna be able to reclaim. As you can see, I've left no space in this area or in general for windows and throughways through here. So I can see myself being able to reclaim maybe 30 blocks currently, maybe more. Right, I think it's about time I get that final basket upgraded. I was wondering what that noise was. Took about half of our flax, but... Oh, I'll take that out, and then... You can do that. Right, this should be done now. Yep. So I wanted a shovel. And I have 200 units left, so I would say pickaxe and ingot. Sorry, I wanted to cough and it like tickled, so I like kind of laughed weirdly. It was a little strange. Right. I have everything I need now, I just need to wait for this to cool. Which shouldn't take too long. That bear moved away pretty fast as normal. I literally only ever see him when he's round this way. I don't know where he goes the rest of the time. Maybe he hides in one of the pockets down this way. Oh, I am gonna need a stick. Right, and then yeah, we'll get clay. I'll upgrade the shovel. The next day I do will be the last day. Day 18. And then, we come back and work on the base some more. Probably get a small farm set up in this region. And then we'll see what else we can do. Yeah, and then I'll probably end up deconstructing this thing over the next 3 or 4 episodes as I get more storage space. I kind of want to get more urns. There's no way that's 302 degrees still. Huh? Please don't hurt me. Right. I need to get this done and hopefully avoid shivers. Hopefully the enemies will only be around for another 2 hours or so. It'll take about an hour to run there. I'm kind of interested in going back to the building trader to see if I can trade with him some more. Because I feel like he's gonna have things I'm gonna want. A green tree marker. Folk, okay, that's what I've been marking that as. I'm pretty sure that's a new mushroom. I don't know what it does though. I think it's poisonous. It looks poisonous for sure. And anything that has a super curvy stem and is like long, I always assume is gonna be like poisonous. There's enough mushrooms for part of a meal. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Those things combined with I don't even know what they're called now. Those things combined with shivers are like extremely dangerous to me without armor. Like, I need to think about making at least some kind of protection, even if it's just wooden armor for the time being. Because yeah, once the house is built to a decent degree where I can actually work inside of it, then the next goal is going to be caving for tin bronze and other available resources, and I'm not going to be able to do that without some form of armor. There we go. The entire deposit without destroying the water line. Might as well grab this while I'm here, I might not come back. Oh, we can just tower out. Okay, the tighter the circle, the easier it is to kill it without getting hit. At least with the falcons. Yeah, I'm on pretty low HP right now, so I need to be careful. There's quite a lot of fennel. I'll mark this specifically because I don't have a lot of seeds and I would like more. I'll just remember that at some point soon I need to search the plains around here again for food because a lot of it has matured. I trust myself not to forget. I mean, there must be at least like 6 to 8 different green bits. Maybe more. Right, I don't see the bear, but I'm still gonna take this way up, just to be on the safe side. Okay. I must have got a gear from that shiver. When I killed it, it probably did the bug thing where it drops it without using the knife. That was happening quite a lot towards the end of the last run as well. Right. Fuel. Right, there's plenty of blue clay now. I'm gonna take this out, and then while that heats up, I'm gonna make sure I've got all of these correct. Yep. Just need it to replace those 6 bits there. Please don't tell me that's what I think it is. No. I could make copper spears. Yeah, if I'm walking at the back and that thing decides to go up there, it definitely can. And the chances are it can aggro to me from beneath me. I need to be careful. I currently have no way to fight it. I think we get copper going. Right, for now we'll do that. And we'll just keep an eye on that way. Oh, God damn it. We'll be fine for food for a little bit. I'm assuming you could tell from my sudden pause in game that I was very surprised those drifters were there. Oh wait, is this the... Oh, maybe they spawned out of that. There's a decent chance actually. Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. And then I need stone. Not stone dirt. And just in case I don't forget another hammer. Okay, let's get this done. Okay. Okay, sand. More grass. I just need a bit more dirt. This is all clay where the farm's gonna go, so that's not gonna help. I dig it from here. Damn, I pretty much used up all the sand I got as well. Another 5 stacks. Unless I put some sand over there, but I doubt it. Oh no, 6 stacks basically. That's insane how fast you use that up. Oh, he's there. I should probably eat before I do anything. I'm not going out to get any more. I'm gonna try and do what I want to do with this. Because I know for a fact that I can salvage quite a lot of blocks from other places now. Okay, that's done. Chuck that in there for now. We'll keep these. And then we're gonna need an absolute ton of planks, and these things, and these, and probably some of these as well. Limestone cobble. Might need to chisel it into a few places. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is make doors. Two and a half stacks of those should be fine. Please go back to sleep. done that wrong already. I've done that wrong already. Oh, you can do that. That looks better like that. I think this should be... Nah, the doors should be coming into this room. So then, like that. So I will need a bit more of this. Alright, how do I put these down? That won't do it. I need mortar, don't I? Ceramic, tile. Slab. So 5 of these in mortar. Quick lime. Lime. So the quern is the thing that's stopping us from getting that at the moment. For now I'm gonna fill this in with wood, but it could change later on, depending on whether you can see anything through the mortared bit of the tile. I doubt you will be able to, but we'll see. Okay, good, that works well. My nose is getting pretty bad. Lucky I can wrap up soon though. Only 3 hours left of the day. Yeah, I'm gonna hope they have... Wait, I need to double check this first. Because if I get it wrong, I'm gonna be annoyed. I'm pretty sure it's yellow flowered or diamond. Yellow wallpaper. Just yellow wallpaper. We're getting there though. once the roof is on it and there's some outside detail, it will look a lot nicer. Maybe the outside detail is the thing I should focus on first, I don't know. I feel like a finished house would make for a pretty good thumbnail. But we'll have to see how long it takes. Pink wallpaper. Walnut. He doesn't have the one I want. I'm not gonna buy anything else because I don't have many gears. Wait, I can't jump up from here. I'll just do the inside first. Okay, I can do the skirting stuff later. The main thing right now is getting these slabs put in across the house. I do want to do an experimentation. So you can't actually take it off. That sucks. Okay, I think it does what I'm wanting it to do, so we're gonna do this. Right, I'm gonna finish this room and then I'll end the episode. I've done quite a large amount actually this episode. We solved our food crisis for like between 5 and 10 episodes. And I've built probably about 50% of the house. At least the shell. It will take more work to furnish it, but that's going to be something that I'll need gears to do, and more specialized crafting tools, which I don't have yet. The quern is going to be responsible for a lot of it, so granite is something I'm going to need to find. And considering that, I think the plan for the next episode will be the farm, and then it will be making basic armor and starting to go caving to find granite, because I'm pretty sure it's very common underground. And I only need one actual granite rock. But yeah, I am going to end now, so thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the episode today, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. It massively helps out, and I really appreciate it. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.